From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update.
From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander with your Daybreak Drive-In for Tuesday, December 20th. The library to restart a CEO search. Lawmakers roll out a new spending plan, and a Reds fan favorite passes away. Next. The board of the Indianapolis Public Library will move forward with a new search for a CEO. That's the upshoot of last night's meeting, which drew protests and calls for an immediate decision to install Nichelle Hayes at the top. Hayes served as interim chief during the first, now failed, search for a new leader. A new poll offers a first look at who would have Indiana's support for Senate if the election were today, and many undeclared candidates were definitely in. Bellwether research suggests former Governor Mitch Daniels would come out on top, followed by Representatives Jim Banks, Trey Hollingsworth, and Victoria Spartz. Early this morning, congressional leaders unveiled a $1.7 trillion overall spending package that includes another large round of aid to Ukraine, a nearly 10% boost in defense spending, and roughly $40 billion to help communities across the country recover from natural disasters. Lawmakers have until midnight Friday to agree on a deal or put together another temporary patch to handle it next year with a new set of lawmakers. Today, a German court is set to deliver a verdict in a murder case dating back to World War II. A 97-year-old woman is charged with accessory to murder for her role as a secretary to the commander of a concentration camp. Prosecutors are asking for a suspended sentence, but they want the guilty verdict. The Colts' late-season frustrations continue with news that star running back Jonathan Taylor is likely done for the year with an ankle sprain. The team has not yet confirmed the wide reports. Sad passing to report in sports. One of the top stars of the Cincinnati Reds in the 1980s and 90s, Tom Browning. He was a pitcher who, in 1988, twirled the team's first and still only perfect game and helped lead the Reds to a World Series win in 1990. Browning was just 62. Cloudy, cold, and quiet today with a high of 38, low of 25. A winter storm still looks increasingly likely later in the week. From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander. Be sure to like and subscribe for your daily news updates from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcasts.